Hello, everybody. Thank you for joining me. This is Marcia with Living Divinity. So, December 30th, 2025. The message here is keep traveling steadily along his pathway, and in due season, he will honor you with every blessing. So, I pulled several cards for this reading, and Spirit guided me to go over the date, December 30th, 2025. So when you add the numbers 1 plus 2 for December is 3, plus the 30 would be another 3, which would be 6, and 2025 equals a 9. So that number comes out to 15, which is also 6. So this is confirmation for you that this reading is a message that someone needs to hear and really take heed and change the things in your life that you need to change for your purpose, your life purpose. So let's go over the cards. We have the Empress, 7 of Wands, 8 of Pentacles, the Tower, Page of Swords, Strength, the Moon, 5 of Cups, Ace of Cups, the Lovers, 8 of Wands, Knight of Wands, 7 of Cups, Page of Wands, Page of Cups, the Hierophant, the Sun, the Chariot, the 3 of Swords, the 10 of Cups, the 10 of Pentacles, the 7 of Pentacles, the 2 of Wands, the 4 of Swords, and the High Priestess. So, let's see. When I add up all these numbers, it comes out to 105, which is the 6, which is the same as today's date, 12/3/2025. So that should be a confirmation for you that you need to pay attention to this reading. So let's go over what 105 means. Angel number 105. It's a powerful message that embracing positive changes, manifesting your goals through focused thoughts, and trust in inner guidance for new beginnings and spiritual growth. And number 6 represents harmony, love, responsibility, and the mother of number, symbolizing caregiving, family, and community. And in these sets of cards, we have one match. The match in this reading is the Hierophant and the High Priestess. Together, they represent a powerful union of inner intuition and outer tradition or structure. So the inner intuition is of the High Priestess, while the outer tradition's structure is the Hierophant. So these two will balance each other out. And they will be loyal to each other, they will respect each other, and they will always honor their spiritual connection. This is a special connection that God is bringing together or has recently brought together. And what the Matrix or the people of this world don't understand is that no one on this earth can stop what God has for these two. So I want to start with the Empress. She's every queen all in one. So she is a prize. So the Queen of Cups has empathy, compassion, healing, and is perspective. The Queen of Coins or Queen of Pentacles, she offers comfort, security, nurturing, and material success. The Queen of Swords has a clear mind, perceptive, honest, mature, and independent. And the Wands, the Queen of Wands, is passionate, courageous, self-assured, and determined. So I feel like this Empress, apparently, obviously, right, she's an Empress. She's been working on herself, her mind, body, and soul. She's balanced out situations that have stopped her from progressing, and she's on the rise. All right, the next card we have is the Seven of Wands. The Seven of Wands Seven of Wands, she's holding her defense up. And, well, it says competition, but I don't believe that one Queen of Wands or another queen, they're not in competition. They embrace each other's natural or spiritual qualities. So competition, there's no competition. She's someone who protects others, and she holds herself in a certain way where she has the control that she needs to get her point across. So next we have the Eight of Pentacles. The Eight of Pentacles, passion, skill, training, studying, concentration. So she has watched her P's and Q's. She's dotted her I's, crossed her T's. She has figured out her life, although, no one knows their future, right? But she's figured out what she needs to do to have the success that she needs. Okay, so there's the Tower. The Tower can be good or bad, but it's basically could be like shock and awe. So very possibly this Empress, how she's come up has really kind of made people step back and say, look at her, look what she's done with her life. You'll have people who are proud of you and really rooting for you to continue on, and then you'll have the negative, the naysayers. So I did a kind of my own little research. This was back in like 2019. I put on Facebook, love is the most powerful force in the universe. And I said, if you agree, then share it, or something like that. And I left it on for a week, and I actually tagged in 100 of my contacts. And at that point on that page, I had 5,000. So I just took 100 random, went underneath the comments and put their names so that they would have the opportunity to respond. And in 2019, only 22% decided that it was worth sharing. So that gave me an idea of what level are we at in this world between right and wrong. Okay, so this is what we have to turn around. It has to be at least equal or better, more for the good. And if we could have 78% bad, then we can certainly turn it around and have 78% for the good. And wouldn't that be a wonderful life? So the next card we have is the Page of Swords. It's very possible that someone came and spoke truth. It could be the Empress, or I already mentioned that the Hierophant was in the stack, so could be the Hierophant, or the Empress has spoken up of some sort of truth that people needed to hear. Okay. And the next card is Strength. Strength is, of course, something that comes from within. Sometimes we're afraid to use it because we don't want people to dislike us, and we don't want people to judge us. We don't want people to mock us or criticize us. But this Empress, you see, she's got that lion under control, or she's guiding him. And I say him because the males have the mane, right? Okay, so the Moon could be this person that she's trying to guide. She's trying to guide him away from the dark side, or trying to help him balance between his dark side and his light side, because we all have both within us. So that's when we get to a crossroads and we have to make a choice. Are we going to take path A, which will lead us this way, or path B, which will lead us this way? So stay in the light or go into the dark. Okay, so the Five of Cups is next, and that speaks of like a competition. And you see again, there's the light side to the left and the dark side to the right. So this person that this Empress is pulling along the lion has been working within themselves. Very possibly she's been working with him for a while, and just, kind of nurturing him and inspiring him to become the person that he truly wants to be. So it's very possible that he's going through that right now, or has recently gone through some sort of transformation. Okay, so next is the Ace of Cups. It could be that this lion, and lion could be Leo, okay? He's appreciated that this Empress has been nurturing and guiding him along, and as much as his inner self gave him so many reasons why he shouldn't, he actually, this Empress broke down his walls and just was very supportive. And I believe that he's fallen in love with her. Okay, the next card is the Lovers. So the Lovers, you see they're walking hand in hand or standing hand in hand, and the universe is all around them. And there is, again, on the left is light, and the right is dark. And the clouds behind these two ball-like shapes, the clouds, it kind of looks to me like there's someone back there with their arm going up, like, we're here to guide you, so just listen to us. But these two could be just against all odds, right? And their love is something they've never felt. Their love is very healing. Their love is secure, safe and secure, and together they can do something remarkable in this world. So again, the two that came out was the Hierophant and the High Priestess. The Eight of Wands. You see there's doves above. The one on the left sort of looks, it looks like butterflies on the left, actually. And the ones on the right looks like doves. So they're both receiving information from the ethers, from the heavens. They're being guided on this journey. Okay, so Knight of Wands. Knight of Wands speaks of being fearless, taking action, being adventurous, and spontaneous. So they're kind of excited about when they come together, or they're already together, about what the future holds. Seven of Cups. Choices, daydreaming, find meaning, reality. So Seven of Cups normally is said that there's many choices. So it could be that God is blessing them with many opportunities. All good things are coming to them. I don't feel like that these are like options. I don't feel like I just don't feel that way about this card in this reading. I feel like God is opening up. When they come together, it's going to be really quick, spontaneous, fearless. They're going to dive deep together. They're going to figure things out. They're going to have a lot of opportunities. So moving forward, we have the Page of Wands. Page of Wands talks about excitement, freedom, creativity, inspiration. The Page of Cups speaks of imagination, intuition, dreamer, opportunity. And here's the Hierophant. I already explained that he's the outer, the tradition, the structure. The Sun. That's one of the happiest cards in the deck. So it's the Sun that they are going to be finding as they go on this journey together. So I know there's a few more cards, but I'm running out, so I'm going to have to do a part B. Part B coming up. Thank you.